Alright, guys, so I just want to ask you a question, and I want you to be honest. Have you ever fornicated? Because if you did, you committed a sin. And fornication is a sin. And I want to tell you right now, that's sex before marriage. I didn't do that. I never have fornicated before. First of all, I haven't even had sex, so how can I do that if I didn't do it? And the Bible does, I believe the Bible does talk about virgins, the word virgins in the Bible. Guys, Mary was a virgin and she gave birth to Jesus Christ. Yeah, how baby Jesus was born. And he was born in Bethlehem in Israel, in in a manger. He was born in a farm. It's in the Bible. So when I talk about these kind of things, guys, it's biblical. I mean, everybody should know this. And if you don't know this, read the Bible because very important. These stories are true. They've actually happened. And just because you don't believe in it doesn't mean it didn't happen. And you may think, oh, just because you say it happened doesn't mean that it did. Well, you know what? If you look up your history, you will know it happened. Heaven is real, guys. Jesus is real. The devil is real. Heaven and hell is real. All these things are real. Now, things like the tooth fairy are not real. Santa Claus is not real. St. Nicholas was real, but he passed away. But he still existed. You still exist. Just because you pass away, that doesn't mean that you don't exist anymore. No, that just means that you still exist. You're just gone. Your body is, but the soul, the spiritual body, is either in heaven or in hell based off the life that you live here on this planet. Because God goes by how you live, especially on the inside. So it goes for me too, and everybody else in the whole world. So just remember that. And if you don't understand, you're not listening. You need to listen, okay? I can't force you. I wish I could so you would get the message. But that wouldn't help anybody. Jesus didn't force his point across, so why would anybody else want to? Jesus did not force anybody on his belief. He never did. Was Jesus a belief himself? No, but he was Jewish. He had to obey Jewish law in Israel on earth and not in heaven because Jesus is the Son of God. He didn't have to do what he did, but he did because God and Jesus came to an agreement. I believe in heaven that God told Jesus what to do and he came here to do it. See, God already knows I know these things. And, this is not about me. This is about God I'm talking about here. And fornication, because fornication is sex before marriage, and God hates that. He wants us to have a clean marriage. He wants everybody to have a clean marriage and to do the things. You don't have to get married if you don't want to. It's up to you. If you don't get married, that's not a sin. You don't have to get married. And there's no marriage in heaven, so why not? I'd rather go to heaven as a single virgin than to go to hell fornicating. You're not going to get me to fornicate, ladies. I'm sorry. Not going to happen. If you want sex, wait till you're married. Get married and raise a family. That's how it's supposed to go.